4 places to get your ham radio license in 2023. 4 easy ways to get licensed, get your first technician license. Let's go. It's 2023, and it is easier than ever to get your ham radio license, and I'm going to give you 4 ways to do that right now. These are probably not the only 4 ways that you can do this, but these are the 4 easiest ways, in my opinion. A couple of those are available on my channel, so let's take a look here. Number 4, you can study on your own. You can study on your own, and there's books to do that. Now, let me say this real quick. The most important thing is that you go get your ham radio license. Everyone learns differently. There's no wrong way to do it. The only wrong way to do it, in my opinion, is to not do it. Don't let anyone tell you there's a right way and a wrong way to get your ham radio license. People learn differently, and there's nothing wrong with any method, in my opinion. You can learn all of the material up front and memorize everything. The question, the answer, the reason why, the whole science, everything. Or you can just do the bare minimum and go get your license and then start learning once you get on the radio. That's how I learned myself. But there's nothing wrong with either direction. So let's look at number 4 real quick. Studying on your own is something that you got to be kind of self-disciplined for, okay? But you can get books from multiple sources. This one on the left here in the yellow, this is a W5YI book. Most of the classes that are taught on my channel by the Hearst Amateur Radio Club and the North Richland Hills Amateur Radio Club use these W5YI books. These are the Gordon West books that you can use. The yellow one is for technician. The blue one is for your general license. The red one is ARRL. And then this green one down here is for your extra license. So start at the beginning, of course. You have to take, there's 3 levels of tests, technician, general, and extra. You have to go in order. You have to take each test. You cannot skip them around. So that's a question I get asked quite often. So start with the technician. Technician book is $30 on Amazon. Free shipping if you have Prime. You can maybe get it at a local bookstore, maybe get it at some ham radio website if you're already buying other things. So this is just one option. The link to this will be in the description below. Ham Radio Prep has a book themselves. You can buy that for $17.50 at the time of this recording on Amazon, and you can study on your own from that. Ham Radio for Dummies here in the middle is more of a after you get your license book. So it explains more in detail some of the questions and how to do some of the things we do in ham radio. This red one here is from the ARRL. Same question pool as the W5YI. All of the books have the same question pool. It's just a matter of how they approach answering the question. The verbatim answers to the questions are all going to be the same, but the description and explanation of why the answer is what it is might differ from book to book. And again, nothing wrong with either one of them. It just kind of matters on how you learn and how best you learn. That's number 4. Number 3, for free, you can watch our latest and greatest technician class, one-day technician class, which Dan, KB6NU, came onto the channel back last November of 2022, and he did a one-day, it was like a 6-7 hour class, all online, all for free, replayable on my YouTube channel. Link will be in the description below. And he follows his no-nonsense study guide. Now, he is of the opinion, and I happen to agree with this opinion because this is personally how I learn. He is of the opinion that he's like, study the bare minimum, get licensed, get on the radio, and then start learning. There's a lot of stuff you learn on the radio that you don't learn from the question and answer pool. Nothing wrong with that, just kind of how, the way it is. Anyway, you can download the no-nonsense study guide, the technician class, in PDF format for free. So you can download the guide for free. You can go watch my video on YouTube for free. And you can go get your license and just, again, self-discipline, self-study, this kind of thing. So this is a class that Dan teaches many years at Dayton Hamvention, which is our largest ham fest of the year. It happens in May of every year. He will teach a one-day technician class, usually on Thursday. People can sign up. I think he charges a few bucks. It does cost like $15 to take the test at most places. And FCC now requires $35 for a technician license. But the class itself, sometimes if you either have to buy a book and take a free class, or you can pay to take a class sometimes, or you can pay for an app on your phone. We're going to get to that in a minute. But this is a free class on YouTube, replayable, and Dan offers a free technician guide, no-nonsense technician guide for your first level of license. He does charge for the general and extra, but the first one is free. Technician test is what we're talking about today. So check the links in the description below. including the link to this video, which you can watch over and over again, pause it, rewind it, go back, go forth, whatever, study the other parts, and you can figure out where you want to go from there. Number 2, Hamstudy.org. Now, Hamstudy is a outfit that makes software called exam tools. And if you go take your amateur radio license test, either online or at a local club, and they do it on the computer, if the local club does it on the computer, most likely they are using exam tools. Exam tools is software for testing people with all 3 levels of license, and you can take it virtually now. As of 2020, when the pandemic started, you can now take virtual testing. And if you go to hamstudy.org/sessions, you can always find upcoming ham radio testing sessions. Okay, so you can scroll down here by date. You can find local testing sessions, so you'll have to search for whatever area you're in, or you can find remote testing sessions, which if you scroll down here, find something. Some of these say in-person, like a BCARS in-person exam right here, and you keep scrolling down and it says W5QNG in-person. Some of them don't say in-person, so they might be remote, but there are remote and there are local options on this website, hamstudy.org/sessions. Before you're ready to take that exam, you can go to hamstudy.org and you can do exam to study for right here at the top, Technician General. Oh, they have the new general. The general class changes this year, so they have a preemptive strike for that. Okay, so they have the old general class before July and the new general class after July. So technician's what we're talking about today. You can go here, you can study. You can download an app on your phone from Hamstudy, and I think it costs like $3 one-time fee, and you can download the app. You can study that way on your phone, and you can go that route if you don't want to do it on the computer. But hamstudy.org is a great resource to study for free and find classes that are near you when you're ready to take your test, or virtual classes. When you're ready to take your test, you can go to that website and get it all done in one fell swoop. If you did see right here, when you scroll back up, it says some of these are free. Some of these testing groups are free. Other ones cost like $14 or $15. This depends on the VEC, the Volunteer Examiner Coordinator and Coordination Group, which one they use. There's different ones. Some of them charge, some of them are for free. So just pick one that works for you and pick one that's going to work for your schedule if you're local to one of these, or if you want to do it virtually. The last one, the number one way to study for your ham radio license today is Ham Radio Prep. Now, Ham Radio Prep charges for their study material, but once you buy it once, you have it forever. So you can buy a complete package with Technician, General, and Extra, and when the question pools update, as they do once every 4 years, your account on Ham Radio Prep will update with that. So you don't ever have to buy it again. You can always save a 20% discount on anything at Ham Radio Prep with the coupon code of Jason20. And Ham Radio Prep is the sponsor of today's video. So visit hamradioprep.com. If you end up going that route, make sure you told them you came from Ham Radio 2.0 because they sponsored this video. So thank you to them for supporting this channel. They have a free app. You can go on your Android or iOS device and download a free Ham Radio Prep app. The Hamstudy app costs money. It's a little bit more robust. The Ham Radio Prep app is free, and it works in conjunction with their software that you pay for on their website. If we click here and we go down and we see the best one is really this level 1. If you're starting out from scratch and you think you might want to update later, you can go to this all access pass. It includes level 1, 2, and 3, which is Technician, General, and Extra, and it includes a bonus session about how to program Baofeng radios. Okay, so a lot of people choose a Baofeng radio for their first radio. Not saying that's good or bad. That's just how some people do it. You're probably going to want to upgrade later. Check out some of my videos about the best HTs of 2021 and 2022. One for 2023 is upcoming soon, and you can check out more about Baofengs, what I have to say about Baofengs there. But if you enroll now, you can save 60%, and on top of that 60% off, you can apply the coupon code of Jason20, save an additional 20% off of that $79. So you can get about $15 more off of that $790 price and get a really good deal on that. So hamradioprep.com, check them out. Link will be in the description below along with the coupon code. But go download their free app right now. If you think you want to get started today, go download their free app right now. Go start thumbing through it and seeing what some of the questions are about. Another bonus session that I didn't mention yet, check with a local ham radio club near you. The best way to do it, if you don't know about anything, your local ham radio club, if you're not aware of one, Google your city name or your county name and just say Amateur Radio Club. So like I live in the city of Grapevine, I would Google Grapevine Amateur Radio Club. The Hearst Amateur Radio Club is a city, 2 cities over that way. The North Richland Hills Amateur Radio Club is over there. Denton Amateur Radio Club, very big club in the North Texas areas, is about an hour north of me that way. Just Google your city name or county name, wherever you live, and Amateur Radio Club. A lot of times these ham radio clubs will give you free in-person classes. This was really popular before the pandemic, and since then they kind of dwindled down, and some of them did them online. It's 2023 now. They've pretty much all gone back to doing in-person classes, and again, a lot of them do them for free. Most of them are free. They'll charge you for the test, depending on which volunteer exam coordinator group they're using, but they will provide you with a free class with a live instructor that you can ask questions to. That's kind of a bonus feature. So bonus feature number 5, find a ham radio club near you and check with them and see if they have free classes that you can attend. And if they don't, maybe they know another club in the area who do, because all these clubs talk to one another anyway.